What is up, YouTube? It is your boy NMR Sports here, coming back at you with another episode of Good Morning Baseball, where we talk about everything that happened the day before in baseball. And my God, did a lot of stuff happen yesterday. Tatis Jr. hit his 5th home run in like 3 games. The Dodgers-Padres series was electric. You had Madison Bumgarner throwing a no-hitter, or did he? Zach Gallen was lights out. The Braves suck. The Twins suck. My Angels suck. There's so much to talk about, man. We have so many things to talk about today, but before we do, be sure to hit that subscribe button. At the time of posting this, we are at 499 YouTube subscribers, so be sure to hit that sub button. Let's get to 500 and do our MLB jersey giveaway so we can get you guys hooked up with an MLB jersey. I am super excited for that. We're also going to have a house tour going up. I just got to clean my house up a little bit and get that film for you guys today. That'll be coming out. I'm hoping to have these Good Morning Baseball episodes out to you guys every morning once again, and also be doing daily uploads of MLB The Show as well. So be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet. Also, leave a like on this video. It really helps us reach more baseball fans. So if you want to help this channel grow at all, hit that like button and then leave a comment. Literally anything at all that you want to talk about that happened in baseball yesterday, I'll be sure to respond to you guys. We can have a good baseball conversation. I also got a Discord in my description where you can talk about baseball with some people, as well as my Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. I even have a TikTok now. So yeah, be sure to hit that sub button and let's get right into the video. Start talking about what happened in baseball yesterday. I'm going to start with my Angels today. The one thing that was eventful is my boy Shohei Ohtani going deep for his 7th time of the year. He is an absolute stud. Anybody who is a Shohei Ohtani hater, you are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. I was right. Thank you so much. Shohei Ohtani's an absolute stud. He went 430, something like that, to dead center. He's just an absolute madman. He has so much pop in that bat, and that helped us win. We also had a David Fletcher RBI single. He scored 2 runs on a slow dribbler to first base that hit off the bag. I can't even find a clip of it. That's how weird it was. David Fletcher is the weirdest player in baseball, but I am here for it. Also, if you look at David Fletcher's stats, they all suck, but if you watch him play the game, he is the most clutch player in the Angels lineup. So I don't care what the stats say. David Fletcher is an absolute stud, all right? So the Angels finally win a game after struggling big time. They started the season 8-5, and now they are 10-10. So they were under 500 as of yesterday, but they battle back to be 500, and Shohei Ohtani starting tomorrow, so I feel pretty good. I feel pretty confident about the Angels right now, even though we have been struggling a little bit. Now let's talk a little bit more about some teams that have been struggling big time. Let's go over to the Atlanta Braves, bro. The Atlanta Braves suck. I put a tweet out yesterday, like, do the Braves suck? I think they might. I think the Braves might actually suck. Like, if Ronald Acuna is not having the best week of his life like he did like 2 weeks ago, then nobody's hitting on the Braves right now. Freddie Freeman's not hitting. Ronald Acuna didn't hit yesterday. Literally not a single soul on that team can hit a baseball right now. Yesterday in they had one of those 7-inning doubleheaders, which are really, really stupid. They put up 1 total hit. 1 hit. 2 games, they put up 1 total hit across the board. Now, Zach Gallen's a stud. I 100% agree. If you're going to have 7 innings pitched of Zach Gallen, 1 hit, that's fine. I understand. But Madison Bumgarner? You can't get 1 hit off Madison Bumgarner in 7 innings. Madison Bumgarner has not been good since like the 2016 World Series. Literally, there's no reason. Especially since joining the Diamondbacks, he has been absolutely terrible. There is no reason you should be getting no hit in 7 innings by Madison Bumgarner. Now, MLB does not want to call that a no-hitter, but I personally think it should be called a no-hitter. If it's their fault for doing these stupid 7-inning doubleheaders. I don't know. You have to consider that a no-hitter, in my opinion. So Madison Bumgarner, congratulations on a no-hitter. He's an absolute stud. Used to be my favorite pitcher. I know Dodgers fans probably aren't going to like that, or Royals fans, but Madison Bumgarner, I've always been a big fan of. All right, so the Diamondbacks go on to sweep the doubleheader, win both of the games. Like I said, only allowing 1 hit. Those Braves have been absolutely freezing right now, so hopefully the Braves can heat up a little bit. I'm not against the Braves. I'm just kind of calling them like I see it, man. The Braves suck right now. You can't really sugarcoat it. All right, now let's go over to the Colorado Rockies facing off against the Phillies, and at face value, you see the highlights of the game. Bryce Harper being an absolute stud, hitting 2 home runs over 400 feet that were absolute moonshots. One of them went 468 feet absolutely crushed. He also had an outfield assist in the game, but they got absolutely shellacked, bro. So the Rockies beat them 12-2. So literally the only 2 runs of offense were those Bryce Harper home runs. So he had 2 solo home runs, had that outfield assist, had an amazing game, but it didn't matter at all. They lost 12-2. Trevor Story hit an absolute moonshot of a grand slam that almost went over the seats. That would have been absolutely crushed. And yeah, he was fired up after. So the Rockies have been very good offensively. Obviously, their pitching has had some struggles, but I am really a big fan of this Rockies team. I know they're not going to do anything, but they're kind of fun to watch, man. I'll be honest. So the Oakland A's are the definition of a streaky team. They started the season 0-7. 0-7. And now they are 14-8. They won 14 straight games before losing yesterday to the Orioles. And they didn't just lose to the Orioles. They got shit on by the Orioles. 8-1 win for the Orioles over there. Austin Hayes hit 2 home runs. I honestly forgot what Austin Hayes' first name was. I saw Hayes hit 2 home runs, and I was like, what's his first name? The Orioles are doing it over there. I love the Orioles social media team, by the way. They said no streaking allowed when they beat the A's yesterday, so good for the Baltimore Orioles, holding the A's to 1 run. It was a solo home run by Ramon Laureano. And it looks like John Means got the W, man. John Means has been very good this year. He is 2-0 with a 1.5 ERA. So John Means has been, he's honestly been an ace for the Orioles at this point. He's been very, very good over there on the mound. So he's been very good for the Orioles, John Means has, and their offense has been pretty decent. They are 9-12 though, so not having a super hot start to the year, but honestly, nobody really expected them to compete, so they're doing better. They're honestly probably exceeding expectations this year. At least John Means is. All right, so the A's lose their winning streak. And now let's move over to talk about the New York Yankees playing the Cleveland Indians. And honestly, there's only one guy I need to talk about in this game, and that is Franmil Reyes, man. The Franimal Danimal stud. He's obviously known as a huge power bat, and he did provide some power yesterday, hitting a 3-run homer, but my man was running on the bases. Running on the bases. He had a stolen base off Gary Sanchez. He also had he had a stolen base off of Gary Sanchez, and he also hit a triple. So he had a home run, a triple, and a stolen base. My man was flying out there yesterday, going 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs and was just absolutely lights out over there. Kind of single-handedly won that game. And the Yankees, man, the Yankees lose to the Indians. Not a good look for the New York Yankees over there. The Yankees currently have the same record as the Baltimore Orioles at 9-12. So a very, very, very slow start to the season. Gio Urshela and Mike Ford did homer in this game, so it's not like their offense was that quiet, but still, at the end of the day, man, you got to clean up on teams like the Indians that have not been very good this year. So a tough loss for the Yankees, but let's talk about an even tougher loss with the Twins losing to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, the Pirates are a 500 baseball team. I don't know how I'm saying this at the end of April, that the Pirates are at 500. The Pirates have honestly been surprising some people this year. They beat the Twins 6-2. Nelson Cruz did hit a home run in this one. Also, Gregory Polanco. But Adam Frazier, man. Adam Frazier has been killing it for the Pirates. And the top of their order has really been what has been solid for the Pirates lately. Yeah, so the Pirates go on to win 6-2 off the back of that Gregory Polanco home run. Like I said, the Pirates, like I said, have been very, very good. They are a 500 baseball team at the moment, and the Twins are really bad right now, man. They are 7-13. That is a gross start to the year for the Twins. They were pretty hot to start the year off, but they have significantly cooled off lately. Ever since they went on the COVID-19 list and they got sick, it has been a very tough road for the Minnesota Twins lately. So hopefully they get better. I'm sure they'll get back on a hot streak soon enough. They have too good of an offense not to. But it is kind of concerning for the Twins right now, off to a very, very bad month of April. Now let's talk about someone who's had a very bad start to the year as well. That is Luis Castillo, the ace, I would say in quotes, of the Cincinnati Reds. Now, obviously, Luis Castillo was a huge name this offseason. A lot of teams were talking about trading for him, the Yankees specifically, because they wanted another ace in their rotation. Thank God they didn't, man. Luis Castillo has been bad this year. He's currently 1-2 with a 6.29 ERA for the Reds, and has just not been good. Yesterday, he gives up 2 home runs to Tyler O'Neill in their 5-2 loss. His stat line was 5 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, and only 3 strikeouts. So he has been very bad to start the season, Luis Castillo has been, and honestly, it's reflected on the Reds as a team because they need him to be an ace with Sonny Gray up there, and they are 9-12 currently. So not a good look for the Cincinnati Reds right now. Jesse Winker did homer in this game. It's not like they were shut out or anything, but Jack Flaherty did have a very good start, only allowing 3 hits with 6 strikeouts and 0 walks. The only run he allowed being that solo home run to Jesse Winker. So very good start for Jack Flaherty and a very good look for the St. Louis Cardinals right now, who are currently 11-10. Not the best team in the NL Central. The Brewers would have that crown at the moment, but the Cardinals are looking very good, especially with Tyler O'Neill back hitting like he did yesterday. Hopefully Tyler O'Neill can stay on that. I know my boy Krubby really wants that, and all the Cardinals fans in general. Tyler O'Neill is a very exciting player to watch, I'll be honest, and I love that power he has in the lineup. Now, not the most exciting game on the day, but I do want to highlight a certain player in the White Sox versus Rangers game, and that is Michael Kopech. Michael Kopech getting his 2nd win of the season, striking out 10 in his start against the Rangers. Now, the Rangers, don't sleep on their offense. Their offense is not that bad. I know they got no hit by Joe Musgrove, but as an Angels fan watching them get beat up by the Rangers offense can definitely hit. So it's no small task to strike out 10 versus the Rangers. I do want to give a little round of applause to Michael Kopech. We're starting to see those White Sox kind of turn into the team we thought they were going to be, with their rotation and bullpen having a lot of young talent in those arms like Michael Kopech and Garrett Crochet. Guys like that who were really good yesterday against the Rangers, only allowing 1 run the entire game. All right, before we get into this Padres-Dodgers game, I did also want to talk about my boy Eduardo Rodriguez, man. He is 4-0 to start the season with an ERA under 4. He is the king of the quality start, allowing around 3 runs every time he goes out there, but still getting the run support he needs. Something about the Red Sox just love these guys. Like Rick Porcello a few years back, who was not lights out by any means, but he was good enough to get the win every time, and he was getting like 25 wins a year, 30 wins a year. He was literally winning every game he started because, I don't know, some guys just have it. I don't know what it is. Some guys, they have no run support behind them, like Jacob deGrom we talked about. But something about Eduardo Rodriguez, when he pitches, the offense is flying with him. He wins the game 5-3 against the Mariners, who is not an easy team to hold to 3 runs. So big round of applause to my man, Eduardo Rodriguez, kind of the opposite of Michael Kopech. Not really a fireballer. He relies on a changeup, and he looked very, very good against the Mariners yesterday. All right, let's finally talk about the most exciting game of the night. That obviously would be the Padres and the Dodgers. If you guys did not watch this game, I'm not even going to show you my face while I'm talking here because there is way too many clips to show you. Fernando Tatis hit a home run off Dustin May, but Dustin May was solid. Obviously, Tatis hit his 5th home run in 3 games against the Dodgers. Dustin May, other than that home run, though, was lights out, striking out 10 Padres in 6 innings pitched, only allowing 2 hits and 1 walk. So he was lights out. Speaking of which, he has a 2.5 ERA on the season, so he's been lights out. The Padres were just absolutely on fire yesterday. Tatis went 2 for 4 with 2 walks and 4 runs scored. So every time he got on base, he scored. He was absolutely electric and led the Padres to beat the Dodgers in extra innings. Now, the Dodgers were winning 7-1 in the top of the 7th inning, and then the Padres came back very, very quietly. 2 runs in the 7th, 2 runs in the 8th, 2 runs in the 9th to tie, and then the 10th inning was scoreless for both teams. The 11th, they go on to score 1 run, and it was enough to beat the Dodgers. The Dodgers offense kind of went quiet after that 6th inning, getting shut out for the next 5. Very tough for the Dodgers. I mean, they're still 15-7, but they had a lot of young guys come in who really weren't good. Both teams had pitchers pinch hit. That's how deep it was. They literally used every position player on their bench. They had Clayton Kershaw pinch hit for the Dodgers, and I don't even remember. I believe it was, what was it? Ryan, is it Ryan Weathers? Whoever it is, some guy named Weathers came in to hit for the Padres. Both of them did end up striking out, but it was really funny to see pitchers pinch hitting in that situation, and such a high leverage situation, both with the bases loaded. So the Dodgers do go on to lose this game after a crazy nail biter against the Padres. Padres winning 8-7 in 11 innings. And what a series, man. If you are looking for some baseball to watch, I think the next time these teams square off is in June. Be sure to be watching these games, man. They are absolutely electric. I turned turned this on in the top of the 7th inning when it was a 7-1 ball game, and it's a 7-1 ball game. You kind of want to turn that off, but I stuck with it. Man, I was not disappointed with what I saw. These Padres are a big fighting team, and obviously the Dodgers are the best team in baseball. So very, very fun matchup to watch. So definitely recommend watching Dodgers Padres next time it's on. Now that is going to do it for us today here at Good Morning Baseball. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's see that button hit 500 subscribers. I appreciate the support, everyone. I'll see you guys all in the next one.